Hi guys, welcome. We're so excited that you are here tonight. Whether you are already drinking ketones or you're brand new to ketones, we're just excited to connect with you guys and share a little bit more information. If you guys can hear me, will you give me a thumbs up? Awesome. I got a little message that my internet was unstable, so I wanted to make sure we're good. So hi, my name is Melissa. I live in Roanoke, Texas. I am a mom of 3 beautiful little girls. I have a 6-year-old, a 3-year-old, and a 1-year-old. And I have been drinking and sharing ketones for just over 3 years now. Absolutely love it. Before this, I was an elementary school counselor and just a busy, tired mom. Got introduced to this incredible fuel source by my mother, actually. She was watching me struggle for a couple months after my second baby was born, and she introduced me to ketones. I was a huge skeptic. I will tell you a little bit more about that later. But I was a huge skeptic, but I finally jumped on board, and it absolutely changed things for me as a mom. Gave me tons of energy, helped me to lose helped me to lose that baby weight after second baby, just gave me my confidence back. And it has been such a fun journey since then. So that's a little bit about me.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Melissa. Yeah. So I'm Ashley Riddle. For those of you who might missed it in the beginning, I've been drinking ketones for 4 years. I can't believe it. It just flew by. I am a mom of 3 and I live outside of Houston, Texas. I have 2 boys in middle school and then a daughter graduating from A&M in May. Thank goodness. Finally. But anyway, while I was listening to Melissa talk, I just did it out of habit. And then I thought, I kind of wanted to mix it up for you guys while we were on here. But this is my new favorite flavor. It's berry blue. And the nice thing, if you do not know anything about ketones yet, is that it's the most simple thing ever. It comes in different flavors. You can mix it with water and ice. You just shake it up like I just did earlier, drink it, and you're in ketosis within 59 minutes. For me personally, I lost 45 pounds drinking ketones and just doing a very lazy, low carb diet. When I say lazy, I like to have fun. So I don't want to worry about counting my macros. I don't want to worry about missing all the fun things in life like birthdays or if I want to go to a wine tasting or something like that. So I love the fact that you can drink ketones and you can be in ketosis in 59 minutes and it works with any form of healthy eating. So it does not matter if you do the paleo, vegetarian, Whole30, keto, low carb, Weight Watchers, whatever lifestyle that you choose, it's fine. It will put you in ketosis in 59 minutes. So I'm going to ask my friend Amanda to hop on here and share with us how long she's been drinking ketones and some of the things that she's enjoying best about it.
So, hi, Ashley. Can you guys hear me? Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm Amanda. I've been drinking ketones just as long as Ashley because I got them from Ashley. I used to teach preschool years and years ago. So her daughter that's graduating from college was actually one of my kids in preschool. So we stayed in contact. Love social media, right, Ashley?
Yes.
So I just had my Pruvit. So I've been drinking ketones since 2017, but I'm in northern Nevada, and I don't know about y'all, but we had awesome weekend weather. It was like spring was here, and now it's snowing again. So good times. But anyway, before ketones, I'm probably like a lot of you moms out there, just kind of going through the motions. I was drinking a lot of wine at night to go to sleep, and my diet was horrible, just taking care of my son. I'm a single mom, so he was always good, but whatever I was doing was always on the back burner, health-wise and taking care of myself. And I had no motivation, no energy, no anything. And I saw some of Ashley's posts and I was like, okay, it's time for me to take control and start caring about how I look and feel and start living again, and enjoying things. So I got a 5-day trial from Ashley, and man, day 3, I was like, okay, I got to figure this out. I got to get this. I got to have this. And that's just, it's been history. We had, I think, 2 flavors then. We had orange and chocolate, like
Yes.
the OGs.
We were mixologists.
Yeah, we were like, what can we do to make this different all the time? But man, I didn't care. And even now I'm like, there's flavors that aren't my favorite, but man, I don't care because I feel so great after I drink my ketones. I'm like, I'll take anything. So, anyway, now I just feel like I'm motivated. I want to learn more things. I've learned so much about myself and like my health, and using food for fuel now, and not, emotional, or just, I live alone, basically. Nobody's going to see me eat this entire box of, donuts or whatever, and it's so awesome because ketones, you don't have to really change your diet. And I didn't for the longest time, but what I wanted to eat and what sounded good, all of that started changing. And man, you just feel so much better when you are fueling your body better. And ketones really help with all of that. So anyway, it's something that I love and I drink daily. I just mixed up one of the new little NAT lights. I love those because they're decaf and they're small. And anyway, so yeah, I love ketones. I love this community. I love that we can all get together and share. And we've made some really great friendships out of this. And I'm a flight attendant as my real job. And I can't believe I ever flew around doing my trips without ketones. It was 10 years of just being always tired in different time zones and different places and hotels. And it's just been a game changer for me. And I love sharing it. So I love that we can all get on here and talk about it.
I remember that too. And I remember you telling me how awful you felt, and so
Yeah.
it's been so fun seeing your transformation over 4 years and watch you just like shrink before my eyes. And I always, always, always thought you were just beautiful when you watched Mackenzie when she was a baby, and she's 23
Aww.
now. So that tells you how long I've known Amanda. But Amanda actually looks like she has aged backwards, which is just insane. Like she looks younger now, no offense, than you did back then. And so I'm going to come back to you in a little bit, Amanda, and have you tell me about your favorite product that we have. But yeah, so we'll come back to that. But that has helped you for sure.
Yes.
And
Game
then
changer.
yeah. And so then I'm going to ask my other friend Kelly Post to hop on.
Hi guys, can everybody hear me?
Yeah. Hey Kelly.
Hey. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Yeah, good. You look cute.
Good.
Thanks for hopping on with us.
Thanks.
I know you have a crazy busy schedule and life and
yeah, COVID, like what? But so I am Kelly and I'm from upstate New York. I am a full-time mom and I'm a special education teacher for kindergarten, first and second grade. So my days are crazy busy with lots of stuff going on. I started drinking ketones over a year ago. It was like a year in December was my 1 year anniversary. And when I first started drinking them, I was introduced to them by another teacher that works with me in my building. And like she was constantly posting, ketones. And I was like, I wanted to know more. And I was very reluctant at first, when I looked into like the pricing and stuff. But then when I got them in my hands and I started drinking them, I will never forget because it was at Christmas time. I was a huge sugar person. Like I loved chocolate, I loved sweets, and I do a lot of baking around the holidays. And I never even so much as once wanted to lick the spoon. And that I tell that story all the time to people that ask me, like, what do ketones do for you? And I'm like, from somebody that was like constantly, licking the spoon all the time. I went from like, I had no desire. So the first huge benefit was just, it curbed my appetite, my cravings immediately. Before ketones, I was moody. I was tired. All I wanted to do was put junk in my face, like chocolate. It's embarrassing, the candy stash we have in my house, because I have 2 children. I have to like clean it out regularly, but it's embarrassing. Ketones has curbed that for me. Like I don't even have the desire to dip into those things anymore. I have more energy. My focus is better. I noticed, I'm just happier. You can ask my husband. I'm happier. I'm not as moody like I once was. So ketones has really changed. They've really changed my life, my confidence in myself. And, I think that also contributes to the improvement in the mood, because when you just feel good and you feel better about yourself, you're just a happier person, and I'm a better version of me. So, I strive to be the best educator that I can be, but also the best mom first and foremost. And ketones have helped me to be that person for my children and my family. And, one thing that I hope to continue on this journey is, I just really love helping other people. I like sharing my story, and I like, being able to help others feel good as well. So thanks for having me on tonight, Ashley. And
Oh,
nice to
you're
meet everybody.
welcome. Well, I had to say something. I was looking for a picture of you to put in the announcement thing, and there are no pictures of you by yourself. You are having so much fun since drinking ketones. You're like always with people, smiling, so it definitely shows. And then I was going to address something that you said about as far as cost. Would you say that you now save money by drinking ketones? Because I kind of
Absolutely.
felt the
And
same.
yeah, I mean, I was, like I said, I was reluctant at first, but then once I started drinking them, and I felt the benefits. I think that Amanda said it also. Like, I said to myself, I've got to figure out a way to keep this going in my life because of all these benefits. And so then it was as simple as just sharing my story, literally sharing my side by side photos, so that because people they want to see the reality of things, right? So not only did it change me internally as a person, but it also changed my exterior. I lost 40 pounds and have maintained that. And that's the same thing as you, Ashley. I don't count calories. I don't count macros. It's nice to be able to just have that flexibility, because I know my ketones have my back. I know that they do. But the price, yeah, like I would say that totally it's offset now in comparison to what I would spend just on stopping at Dunkin' Donuts and having a coffee, or, all of those things. It is actually more cost effective, and the long-term benefits are so much better. So for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree 100% because I thought the same thing too. And I like that, we don't have to sit there and obsess and count calories. I was talking to someone the other day and she said, yeah, I would move the scale over in the bathroom like a little bit, and be like, okay, it's down 1 pound or half a pound. And like, raise your hand if you've ever done that. And lost the same 30 pounds over and over and over again. And like Kelly said, she's maintained her fat loss and she's feeling amazing. And so I really appreciate you hopping on, Kelly, and sharing your story with us.
Thank
So, thank you. I'm going to ask my friend Taylor, who is pretty brand new to the conversation, less than a month, to come share with you what product she is loving the most and also about her experience with ketones. So, Taylor.
Hi guys, glad
Hey,
to be
Taylor.
here. Hey, thanks guys. So I started drinking ketones. It was a couple of months ago. Of course, I met Ashley, and I was kind of very skeptical. I had tried everything. I was following a low carb keto diet, and I just really wasn't having the results that I was really hoping for. I was losing, but not anything significant. Um, so when Ashley started really talking to me about it, she mentioned, okay, try a sample pack, just try it. And So I did, and you know, was kind of thinking in my head, whatever, you know, it's another one of those things. I mean, I'm just being perfectly honest with you. And then whenever it came time and I was running out, I was frantically messaging Ashley, and I was like, can you mail me some of those? Like, can you overnight that? Um, I'm an insurance agent. I drive about an hour and a half to work every day and home. I'm tired. I work an 8-hour day, and I had no energy. I'm a mom to a 20-month old, sorry, and I mean, the energy, the lack of energy that I had was just, I mean, it was awful. And so when I started drinking these, I felt the boost. And then I just noticed like my clothes started completely falling off. I was in I call it a tight size 12. And I went to Old Navy, and I never buy myself clothes. I don't go to stores because it makes me depressed. And I tried on a 10, and the girl in the dressing room, she was like, I think you can go smaller. And I tried on an 8, and they looked fantastic. And I about freaked out because I haven't been an 8 in years. And so I've lost I'd say about 25 to 30 pounds. I feel like it's my miracle that I found, because I've tried every diet out there known to man. I have tried every way of losing weight. I don't have a lot of time for exercise. And so this was kind of like too good to be true. It's kind of what I thought at first. And then if you look at my side by side pictures, I look like a totally different person. And, you know, when I do have my daughter, she's young, she's into everything. I'm going with her. I have the energy to follow her around and take her outside and play. My energy at work, I've noticed, like from when I started to now, is just through the roof. And people say, you know, what are you doing? And, you know, I'm like, all I'm doing is drinking ketones and drinking this steak. And I mean, it's just completely changed my life. It really has. I just love all the benefits. I don't know how to explain it other than I just feel so much better, so much more energized. I feel more confident. I would not take a full body picture before. And now I post full body photos all the time with my daughter, and I was embarrassed. I was constantly wearing like caminos to cover up and anything I could to like hide myself and hide my body, because I just hated the way I looked constantly. And now I love it, and I feel free. Like, and I finally feel like I can be the old Taylor myself again. I'm really thankful.
Oh, I love that. And I love when I saw your post and you said that about, oh, I can take full body pictures now, because I mean, so many people can relate to that, I'm sure. Like, type in the chat, I can relate if you've ever done that. You know, you're getting your little picture from like here up, you're like, oh, or like way up here.
Yeah, take my picture up high, or let me hide.
I love that one. You know,
Yeah.
like, hi.
Stand in that chair over there so you can get my picture. I don't do that anymore. And I don't mind if people take pictures of me. And that's really nice.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, well, thanks for sharing, Taylor. I appreciate that. What Taylor started with is my absolute favorite place to start for new people, and it's called our 10-day challenge. And how this works is it has 10 packets of ketones that are mixed variety that are caffeine free, and then 10 packets mixed variety of flavors that have caffeine in them. And so you can drink one in the morning when you wake up, then wait to eat until you're hungry, aim for a low carb lunch. Then you can drink your second one during the day, like in the afternoon, if you ever hit that afternoon slump. Or some people choose to drink it before bedtime because they want to burn fat while they sleep, you know, and then you aim for a low carb dinner. So if you want, also this challenge pack can last you for 20 days if you want to start out and just drink one a day. So it's your choice. You can either do 2 a day or you can do 1 a day, and it'll last you either 10 or 20 days. And so Taylor, tell us, how are you using the challenge pack?
So since I was already kind of following a keto diet, this challenge track is my favorite. But since I was already kind of experienced, I went ahead and I drink them twice a day. And my routine, and it may not be perfect for everyone, is I drink one in the morning before I start my work day, and then about 3 or 4 in the afternoon. It kind of just depends on how work's going too. But sometime around there, I like a little pick me up, and I'll drink one again. And I notice I'm not eating nearly as much, and getting through my work day a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah. I like to do mine in the morning first thing, and then like kind of before bed. That's kind of been my routine. But then sometimes in the afternoon, if I need to pick me up as well, I'll do mine, in the afternoon. But before ketones, I was a nap taker at work on my lunch break. So I would legit take an hour lunch break, pull my car over into a shady spot, and lock the doors and take a nap. I'm like, how sad is that, to be in your 40s and like napping on your lunch break? But anyway, I don't have to do it now. So that's kind of cool. Oh, look, Erica's like, yeah, me too. Well, thank you so much, Taylor, for sharing your experience. And what's your favorite flavor?
I think I'm gonna have to go with Maui Punch on that one.
Yeah, Maui Punch. All right. That was one of the first ones that came after chocolate and orange. So I remember Amanda Richards and I were super excited about that. Yeah. So that brings me to Amanda Richards, and we're going to talk real quick about your favorite product, which is cream. So you hear?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
tell us about cream real quick.
Yeah, I'm a little different than some people. I don't have my ketones first thing in the morning because I have my cream first thing in the morning with my coffee. So because I do a lot of traveling, my favorite thing that I've gotten is my little frother guy. So this is my one for home. And I put it, put my cream in my coffee and I mix it up because it kind of is a clumpy thing. I mean, if you can sit there and mix it for a while, I mean, no big deal, but this has been a game changer for me with my cream. And I have a travel one too, because it has a cover on it. I'm like obsessed with my cream, and it's really cool because they come out with seasonal ones all the time. Like I really am digging this one. This is my last one of the peppermint. This was like the Christmassy one, that came out at Christmas time. And I'm like, dang, I hope they do this one again. And then I also love pumpkin, but these are great because if you fast, like I do, like I try to be done eating at night by 7. I mean, that kind of depends on my work too, and then I don't eat again until lunch the next day. And so the cream is great because it does help keep you full. And it won't break your fast. That's one of my favorite things, but you get your MCT and your collagen in it. So hello, fountain of youth. I swear by this. And there's a couple of us ladies that swear by this. Like our wrinkles aren't like they used to be, you're kind of feeling a little more youthful. And man, I tell you, it's my favorite thing in the morning. I look forward to it. I wake up and I'm like, yay, I get to have cream. Which one am I going to do? It's a whole thing.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much, Amanda. I'm going to, so Melissa Butler is on this call. She's my co-host. She is the science guru behind every product we have. She just absolutely loves the science. So I'm going to have her explain the benefits of cream scientifically and why you would want to drink it.
Thank you. So I'm no scientist or doctor. I just am a nerd and I love the science. And that was my thing at the beginning. I had to know how it all worked. And I still in that way. So the cream that Amanda was talking about has the collagen in it. It's great for your hair and your skin and your nails. It has the MCTs, which are the healthy fats. It's our only product that actually does not have ketones in it. So it doesn't actually put your body in a state of ketosis. So I'll talk about that in a second. But it does support your body being in ketosis. So I do the same thing. I drink mine in the morning as my breakfast, and then I typically intermittent fast. So I'll have a charged ketone as well in the morning, and then I'll typically not eat a low carb lunch or until lunch, and then dinner as well. So But yeah, the cream is amazing. For me, I actually start my day though with my Keto NAT charged. So I just shook up a strawberry peach caffeine free. This is a packet of our ketones. And this is the caffeine free. The charged ones have more color on the packet. And the caffeine that's in these is equal to about 1 cup of coffee. So I actually started drinking this first thing in my morning and then would have my coffee with a little later on kind of as my brunch, just to get those calories in. So, but for me, the reason I like drinking the NAT charged first thing in the morning is because on my fasted stomach all night long, it's going to help me to get right back into ketosis in the morning and feel amazing. So basically what this does is these are bioidentical ketones. So if you have ever done, like if you're brand new to keto, this is the first you're kind of hearing about keto and ketones, put a 1 in the chat. I would love to see that. Or if maybe you're just getting started, like you just got a sample pack of ketones, so you're still fairly new, put a 1, because that's really helpful for us to kind of know how to explain things. But awesome. So the really neat thing about these ketones is that they're bioidentical to what your body makes naturally. So before we had ketones that we could drink, there was only really 2 ways to get your body into ketosis. You either had to do a fast for a significant period of time, or you had to do a strict keto diet, so a very, very low carb diet. And the reason that gets your body in ketosis is because basically what you're doing is starving your brain of sugar. So your brain needs some type of fuel source. So it starts to burn its body fat for fuel. So you start burning your body fat, it converts it in the liver into ketones, fuels your brain. Well, now you don't have to fast. You don't have to do a strict keto diet. You can simply drink pure therapeutic ketones to raise your ketone levels, putting you in ketosis. Why would you want to do that? All the benefits that all these amazing ladies have talked about. So the energy, the mood lift, mental clarity, it's going to help with digestion, appetite control, all of those amazing things. And so that's why for so many of us, we've been able to share that it's been that tool that has helped us to shift into a healthier lifestyle long term. So I drink this first thing in the morning when I wake up. I drink a charged, then I'll have my cream and my coffee later in the morning. And then I'll drink a second one, caffeine free, in the afternoon or in the evening before bed. And it also really helps me with deeper sleep as well. So I wake up feeling rested, ready to tackle my day. So.
Aw, well, thank you. I
Yeah.
always love when you talk about all the science behind our products, because I just like drinking them, and I'm like, okay, they work, they're awesome. But there are a lot of people that want to know exactly how it works. So thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that. So that brings me to Kelly again, who her favorite product is the Keto OS Pro. So Kelly, tell us how you use the Pro, and then Melissa can explain the science behind it.
So I typically use the Pro as a meal replacement. I do and have used it also before working out or exercising for that DNA repair after, but I will share like just a quick personal experience with it. I have not added exercise to my regimen at all with ketones and had the amazing results as far as the weight loss that I had. So I decided I was going to give it a try. And I got on the treadmill one day without drinking like a protein shake before, and I could barely do a mile running. So the next day I figured, well, I'm going to give it a try, see what it's all about. And no joke, I did 3.2 miles with like no issue at all. And it was just the energy, and it was just that kind of get up and go, and my legs didn't feel tired. They didn't want to give out on me like they did, prior when I did not put that nutrition into my body. So I love all the flavors that we have now in the Keto Pro. I mean, I started with the dark chocolate and the banana, and but the Keto Pro is one of my favorites. The birthday cake is my absolute favorite now. But I typically will take that I'll drink it during lunch instead of my lunch, because my schedule is so crazy busy at school that it's a quick, easy grab and go. And I like to call it my lunch in a cup. So shake and take it.
Yeah, I love that. I like to drink it too, sometimes like in my coffee, and I make an iced coffee with it, with this new one, the cookie butter or.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I did
The
it the other
caramel,
day. It's amazing.
the cold brew is really good too. And,
Yeah.
like I'm trying to kick my coffee habit, but I also do the cream in my coffee and the keto cream.
Yeah.
But the caramel cold brew, the Keto Pro, that one is really tasty too. And it's another good one for kind of pick me up in the middle of the day. So
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a mixologist. So
hmm.
Melissa's a scientist. I'm a mixologist. All right, Melissa,
Yeah,
what you
she
got
did an
for us
amazing
on the
job.
pro?
I was just going to add in, yeah, it's ketone infused protein. So it actually has pumpkin seed protein in it. It's not a really, really high amount of protein, but it's a perfect amount, the protein mixed with the ketones to really give you that great like muscle recovery after you work out, and that muscle preservation. So that's what I love about it. I actually make ice cream with mine. We mix it up with a cup of like macadamia milk and a cup of heavy whipping cream, blend it up and put it in the ice cream maker, and it makes really yummy ice cream. So that's what we do in
Oh,
our house.
I need to try that. I haven't tried that yet. Well, okay, so I know this is your favorite too, Melissa, the electrolytes.
Yes.
Let's talk about these and how they are different from just your regular over-the-counter electrolytes. And I know I don't get mad, guys, but don't drink Gatorade, okay? Drink this. So here we go. Tell us.
Yeah, so the Mitoplex is fantastic. It's really important when you're drinking ketones to make sure that you're staying really good. Your body needs more water when it's in ketosis to operate and to utilize the ketones at its best. So part of that is when you're drinking a lot of water, you have to make sure that your electrolytes stay in balance. So you can do that a couple different ways. You can put a little bit more pink Himalayan sea salt on your food that you're eating throughout the day. That's a great natural electrolyte, but our Mitoplex is amazing and it's formulated to work really well with our ketones. So it has all the electrolytes in it you need, the magnesium, potassium, some of those other good ones. And then also has something in it called Mito P2Q. That's a patented formula that Pruvit has that actually helps with mitochondria production, like at a cellular level. So even more energy, even more cognitive support, really amazing. And it comes in a box that has 3 different flavors in it. You can drink them by themselves, just mixed up with your water. I know for me, it helps me to get more water in when I can flavor it with something. Or you can mix it with your ketones. You can kind of be a mixologist, like Ashley said, make different flavors, and it's really great. So I drink Mitoplex 2 to 3 times a day. You can put your Mitoplex on smartship too, which is awesome. That makes it like $1.27 each, which is amazing. So real quick, I wanted to jump in and share, if you don't mind, Ashley, about our smartship program, because I think that's super important. With any of our products, when you place an order, you have an option to sign up for smartship. It's going to ask you if you want to do our auto ship program to save money. So basically how that works is if you're on smartship, which is totally optional, you can pay full price if you want to, but I recommend smartship. You can get your product at 22% off every single month. It's very flexible. You can cancel it at any time. You can change products. It's going to email you 5 days before it runs to let you know, hey, you want to make any changes? And you can log in and do that. It's very, very simple to manage and to use. One thing I love about it is every 3 months, you actually earn a free box of product that ships with your 4th month's order. And so it's kind of a mystery what you're going to get. Sometimes it's a 10-day challenge. Sometimes it's a box of product. Sometimes it's a gusset bag, which actually has 25 servings in it. So it's really fun to see every 3 months what you're going to get. And that really helps as well with fitting it into your budget. And then the other thing about SmartShip that's really neat is if you're on our SmartShip program, you have access to our customer free product program. So you as a customer can drink free ketones. If you like free, type the word free in the chat. Because I know for me, free ketones taste even better. And that is really what enticed me when I first got started with Pruvit. Was I was a teacher. We lived on like an extra, yeah, a ton of people love free. We lived on like an extra $100, $200 a month, and that was it. So fitting ketones in my budget was tough. But when I figured out that I could get them for free simply by sharing it with a couple of people, I was all over it. I had already had tons of teachers at my school asking me, Melissa, why are you dancing down the hallways? Where is all this energy coming from? And so as a customer, initially, I was able to just share my referral link. And if you're on SmartShip and you have 2 friends that order product and do SmartShip, then you're going to get the average of their 2 orders in what's called Pruvit Bucks, and that will apply to your order every month, essentially making it free depending upon what you have in your cart. So it's really amazing. I started drinking free ketones my 2nd month on the product, and I have drank them free for 3 years. If you're on this call and you have been drinking free ketones, type in the chat how long so we can see and we can celebrate that, because free ketones taste better. It's just a fact. So our SmartShip program is amazing. So we encourage everyone to jump in and lock in their smartship. The cool new thing about smartship is too that if you're on smartship, if you've had one run in the last 30 days and you have an active smartship set up, you can actually log in at any time and place an order at 22% off. That's a new thing that rolled out this past month that we are all super excited about.
Yay! That was awesome. And look at all these free ketones. I love that.
Love it.
Well, okay. So what is the best way to get started, Melissa, as a customer?
Yeah, I mean, I think I agree with you. I think the 10-day challenge is an awesome place to start. It's going to give you that variety of flavors. It's going to give you a chance to really get an idea of what it's going to do for you. Plus, the 10-day challenge, you already get it at a little bit more than 22% off if you're a brand new customer. It comes in at $99. And when you add that to your cart, you can actually add anything else to your cart and get 22% off as well. So you can load it up. If you're thinking you want to drink it, but you'd also like your spouse to drink it with you, you can load up your cart and get 22% off of all of it right out of the gate. So that's where I would start. We also have a great option where you can bundle your 10-day challenge and a reboot, which I know we haven't had a chance really to talk about. But the reboot is amazing. The reboot is actually a kit. Hang on, I'm gonna grab mine really quick so you can see what it looks like. This is what the reboot looks like. It is a kit that helps you through a 60-hour fast. You might be sitting here thinking, 60 hours, that sounds crazy. That's a long time, but really it's very doable. Pruvit recommends drink ketones daily and reboot monthly. And so basically what's in this kit is everything you need to tackle a 60-hour fast, to completely detox and reset your metabolism, to help you just become a fat burning machine. So if you are about to do the reboot with us on March 14th, type reboot in the chat. I'm excited to do the reboot once a month as a community. You can choose to do it on your own, but it is a lot more fun with friends. And so we're all about to start our reboot together. Yes, awesome. We're about to start our reboot together on the 14th and just be fat burning machines. It's going to be great. So when you do the reboot and the 10-day challenge together on your first order, you actually save $10. So you could go ahead and place your order for a 10-day challenge, place your order for a reboot. You may not get it in time for this reboot on the 14th, but you could save it for April, or you could reboot anytime in between. So that's where I would start. That's what I would recommend. If neither of those options are in your budget right now, then reach out to the person who invited you to this call and just ask them, hey, do you have a sample pack? I'd love to try maybe a 5-day or just a 10-day pack and just see what I think and try out some flavors. That's a great place as well.
Yep. I love that. Well, thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. And you guys, we're going to actually shift gears right now, and I'm going to hit the pause button, and then we are going to go into the Zoom.